Welcome to the MGS calibration training video series. In this video, we are going to cover the procedure and components involved in isolating the pressure manifold for a pressure transmitter in order to perform a pressure calibration. The purpose of a pressure manifold is to isolate the transmitter in order to perform a calibration or to service the transmitter. It is also used to blow down the transmitter, meaning to let all of the air out of the manifold while the transmitter is online. This ensures an accurate and stable reading. There are three key components to a manifold. The isolation valve. It is used to isolate the transmitter from the process in order to perform a calibration or to service the transmitter. The vent valve. The vent valve is used to vent the remaining product in the manifold if the isolation valve is closed, or to let the air out if the transmitter needs to be blown down. The vent port. The vent port is where the product is released if the vent valve is opened. This usually has a threaded plug in it. To perform a calibration, close the isolation valve first. This isolates the transmitter. Next, remove the vent port plug. Then open the vent valve. Always remember to remove the vent plug before opening the vent valve. If there is pressure in the line and you open the vent valve before removing the plug, the product in the line will spray out while removing it. This is especially hazardous while doing an ammonia or fuel line pressure calibration. After the product has vented or drained out, connect your tubing for your pressure calibration. Remember to use Teflon tape if the fittings are stainless steel. The connections on the manifold are 1/4 inch NPT female connections. Connect your 1/4 inch NPT to 1/8 inch tube, or 1/4 inch NPT to 1/4 inch tube connection to the manifold. Make sure you have both ferrules in place and that they are facing the right direction. The ferrules should always be pointed towards the connection, and the cone goes first, meaning that the smaller end of the coned ferrule is facing the manifold and the smaller inner ring on the flat ferrule faces the cone. You can see the tubing connection videos for further instructions on this topic. So to perform a calibration, close the isolation valve, remove the cap to the vent port, open the vent valve, and make your connection.